to prove it, I'm ready to do it, I can't be afraid now. Put me on the stage now, I'm ready to rage now. I feel like an animal stuck in a cage and I'm ready to break out. My time, none of you people can tell me to stop. This time, like the last time, you better get ready to race to the top. I'm ready to do this, show you what the truth is. I step on the field, it's time to get real, I'm feeling so.
Here we go, folks, in the opening throw-off, and let's see what Cesar, who's going to pick that up?
Oh!
See! Oh, boom!
And he does the quarterback. He does the old Brett Favre. It would not have been a good thing. But let's take a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Trenton BIC. At quarterback will be Sterry Codrington, number 4. Ashante Worthy, Jason Sisson, and Kason Campbell are the wide receivers. On the line, it's K-Wack, Carnell Wachter, number J3, joined by Mark Gill and Tyler Patricio. On the line, it'll be 1st and 10. Codrington.
And sometimes lost is in the slot that just came out in the backfield, Umar Lewis, who has multiple touchdowns this year already with the packed lineup of BIC.
And the ball thrown deep on play 1 and out of the hands of the wide receiver. And that one was going to Speed Kills, number 1.
I just mentioned
Umar Lewis. And the clock continues to run in the A7FL unless we're under 2 minutes in the second or the fourth quarter. Running back number 21 in motion.
That's Kason Campbell. Yeah, so they did the same look where they have the running back go down to the slot. Let's see if they can get a similar coverage that they were almost able to take advantage on first down.
And it will be Codrington under center, 3 wide receivers, 3 on the line. Codrington snaps. Codrington throws this one deep! Off the hands!
Drop that for that bunny.
And it's the exact same coverage that you see. You get the running back coming out of the backfield. That's Kason Campbell, who's he was the runner-up for Rookie of the Year last year, and he only lost to the quarterback that was throwing the ball. So he had a great season last year. So far, he's had a really good season this year. Just a shame that the ball's just out of his reach. He maybe should have caught that one, but it was, again, the same look. They go motion. You got Sly Boogie, number 1, getting absolutely torched from the Gators.
You know what, Corey? None of that. Forget all that, man. That's like that's like the seventh pass he's dropped all season. I've seen him. I'm talking about money shots. I'm talking about in the hands. No, I need my.
Could be that sophomore slump though.
That's that slump.
It could be that 3rd and 10. 2 wide receivers, 4 on the line for Codrington.
Look at Ashanti on the bottom of the screen. I see a mismatch. Here go balls up. What a pass! Woo! Hey! What a pass and what a catch.
And that was by Russ Cohen, a.k.a. Trey, to get the first down. What's your thoughts on It's snap.
Hey, Sterry Terry. And you know he got the speed there. A good tackle, great open field tackle there.
Yeah, that could have saved a lot of extra yards, and he still gets 4 yards on there.
Wide receiver in motion, switching to the side, the snap.
Sterry Terry balls up, another deep ball. Ashanti. Ooh, that's another one outside of the fingertips. Incomplete.
I don't know if he's just got a bad grip on the ball because the way the ball is leaving his hand, it's wobbling a little bit more than you expect from Sterry Codrington. But just to explain what you just asked me, Matt, they're not sending that extra guy now because it's not working. So, if on 3rd and 6, we've seen probably 3 or 4 open receivers that Codrington has just missed, and as a quarterback facing this big Gators team next week, I'm licking my chops.
And it will be 3rd and 6.
Sterry Terry using the
wide
legs.
open in the middle.
Got a pass. Go. Good count though. For some reason I thought that was
that was Cohen again.
I thought that was the other one. Keyshawn gonna drop it.
Russ Cohen, a.k.a. Trey. 2 wide receivers at the bottom of your screen. Shante Worthy up top. Codrington with not a lot of time.
Good defense. Ooh.
But that one there's a flag on the play. This one might come back.
So Sly Boogie on the interception today, on that play, we'll see what the penalty is, but the play was made by the defensive line getting their hand on Sterry's arm. He had open receivers down the field, and the reason it didn't reach is because the defensive line has been
defensive holding on the call, so we will.
So they get bailed out.
Yeah, they get salvation. It'll be 2nd and 10. Clock continues to run. Codrington.
We got space. Whoa, that's for the money. Too easy. Touchdown.
That's the same coverage from Sly Washington, and that's a great touchdown. He's Mr. Clean.
Who was he guarded? Like,
Ricky.
was that what kind of defense was that?
Ricky Tate with the touchdown, putting them up 6-0.
I think Matt Ryan could have caught that out there with that pass. Oh my goodness!
How dare you? I have hands.
You got hands?
A Sunset Park outside football greatest receiver of all time.
Well, you see here,
Fat Jeremy
only
Shot.
2 men rushing.
What a
Flicks it
pass.
out there, and when you give a quarterback a redo off of a missed touchdown, you better get ready to play offense, because that's a great throw from a quarterback that's shown that he's very capable. And we were talking about how long that drive lasted, guys, as we transition here into the A7FL's version of an extra point. You have 2 opportunities, just for the people who are unfamiliar with rules. 2 opportunities. You can go for 1 at the 5 or 2 at the 10. BIC is going to go for 1 at the 5.
And with a 6-0 lead, 4 on the line, including Ashante Worthy set to the left. The snap. Throw. And that one will not land, but the Trenton BIC will get up on the board, and they will take the lead after a monstrous over 10-minute drive. The Trenton BIC will have the lead, and that when we return here on the A7FL Games of the Week, we're going to see what the Baltimore Gators and John Gauge Jr. can do. We'll be back with a whole lot more football right here live on Stadium in just a few moments. Stay where you are. 4 on the line. You see the 2 big boys on the end for the Gators. One set up next to the quarterback. That's John Gauge Jr. The handoff. Trying to create an opportunity here, cutting through. That's number 2. That's, I believe, Jalen Tillman. But we'll get about a yard on the play, and it will be 2nd and 9. Look at the starting lineup. John Gauge Jr., a.k.a. Ace Boogie behind center. Angelo Lewis slated to start at running back. Sly Washington. Sly Boogie at wide receiver, joined by Carlos Crosland, who had to start in week 2 at quarterback. Nicholas Mays, the Mean Machine at tight end. Jimmy Alvarez and Gabriel Garcia filling out the line for the Gators here today.
Well, it's all going to be really up to that man right there with the ball in his hands. Ace Boogie's got to call a great game and play a great game to beat this BIC team.
1 wide receiver set, 1 set next to the quarterback and a running back. 4 on the line to snap.
Oh, play action. Oh, good pass. And that is Bone. I don't know. Bone.
That's Aote.
That's Aote, number 6.
No, that is Bone.
No, that's
that
Bone.
is Bone.
That's Bone. I know Bone.
We see a big guy. I was waiting for the guy to get down. That's Bone.
That's Bone. Yeah, Bone's
It's
bigger.
always thick boy season, though, in Baltimore, though.
Hey, yo.
The snap and the handoff with time.
Good ball. What a pass. What a catch.
Sly Boogie making it happen there, and it'll be 1st and 10. And that will be Ricardo Robinson set up to the left. 1 wide receiver at the bottom of your screen. The handoff. And trying to step around, and then nothing but white around him, trying to strip away the ball. LJ, not a good run there, and I believe that was a snag on the play.
This Gators offense, no one cares about the run. They don't care. They know BIC's defense is sniffing runs out all day. Now, what is Gators going to do? Gators got to come back with that play action and dump it off. Yes, sir.
It'll be 3rd and 15. Wide receiver in motion.
H Boogie got some time, and you guys know H Boogie got the, oh, what a pass. My man Bone. Bone is a big one. Bone keeps moving. Bone. It looks like a 1st down. What a pass. What a 1st down, sir.
3rd and 10, another 2nd straight time in this drive. Will they have to go to a 3rd down? 2 wide receivers set, 1 in motion, and here comes the pressure.
H Boogie making plays, making circles, having fun. Woo! Balls up. H Boogie. Touchdown! Man, see, and that's the elusiveness that you look for. That's why you like it.
And that's their running back coming out of the backfield on a play action, getting lost because the defensive linebacker, the 2nd level, they completely forgot about him. So that play is Ace Boogie just staying alive.
Now your thoughts. I want to know your thoughts because you look excited on that one. I just want to. You about to explode.
It was beautiful, just the way that Goss
right?
Jr. was able to find his way around there. It was like he was making a K-turn in a busy intersection. Let's take a look again on the replay. Cuts through the defenders, smooths out, finds it in motion, evades Master Chief, and then just right in the hip pocket. The safety wasn't up enough. It created the opportunity. Touchdown Gators, making this a 6-6 ball game. And right now, Baltimore can take a big lead. The BIC ate up a lot of clock, Corey, but when it counted, the Gators were able to get the ball.
Well, on 1st and 2nd down, BIC is way better than Gators so far in this game. On 3rd down, they just completely.
That sounds like hitter talk. Come on, that sounds like hitter talk. Come on.
No, but on 3rd down, they're not even there.
Well, let's take a look, my man Ace Boogie. Whoa, is that good, ref? Who's going to
That
call?
one will
that'll
count.
count.
Good.
He didn't get touched.
That's
And
right.
just like that, Amani Skinner takes the lead against BIC. That's a great drive by the Gators, and this is going to be a great game,
Go ahead,
folks.
throw some more shade at them. I know you want to do it. Go ahead, throw some more shade.
I said that they were terrible on first and second down, which they were. On third down, they were elite.
Look at Ace Boogie in this replay. And that's conversions. We talk about these conversions. The conversions are huge.
Also, there's 11:03 left to play. There's a lot of football left.
Last year, Ashanti Worthy put up 30 points by himself against me in the fourth quarter. So
That's true. And the snap by Codrington with time.
Wow.
All right in the pocket.
Who's guarding that guy? Where's his number? Touchdown. BIC, and the gritty is on.
and Umar Lewis was the guy they went to on first down on the first drive, and on first down on the second drive, guess who they go to? So if you're the Gators, maybe take a look at who's guarding number
They
one.
might want to invest in maybe some zones, maybe a nice.
Nah,
maybe, maybe a nice high safety look.
Somebody's bumping him. Somebody's playing too close. You're playing. You got to give him a little cushion.
And in the first drive, guys, that throw, Sterry Codrington,
Was over.
little overthrown.
That's right.
This time, he's so wide open, it's a little underthrown, and it doesn't matter.
There was good blocking, good time in the pocket, and he just was able to beat the defenders on the first and second level.
And Amani Skinner gets immediate layup number 13 for the Gators and blames his corner because he just got absolutely smoked.
Yo, my man, what happened? What happened?
He's brisket right now.
Happy Passover, everybody.
But that time it is actually on the Gators, so they get the rare 2-point opportunity from the 5.
The snap with
Terry.
time.
Oh, good pass. Is that good? What's the ref going to call?
And Sisson
He was
will
so
get
wide
it.
open, he almost short-armed it.
Putting one up on one play, and here come the Baltimore Gators with their chance to try to tie it up on the 3-on-1. This one will bounce in. LJ, how we looking? Oh!
What we're going to see. And he's looking a little too big. And see if he gets some speed. Oh, that breakdown defense. Oh, no. None of that. Great defense by the BIC.
No love in these streets for number 2 as he will try to get in the 20-yard line. Machine set up on the line, 4 on the line. They might be cheating a run here. The handoff.
Play action. Ace Boogie back up top. What a catch. Whoa! Right over his head. Hey! Still going. What a pass. What a catch. Matt, I know you about to say something quick.
Opie with the wow level play. Caught it right in the hip pocket.
He said he's too little. This guy's a baby.
He made him look. Ain't no such thing as halfway crooks. Get the first down and more.
He said the ink on his birth certificate is still fresh. He's so little.
And
He's just excited.
even if he's
Anytime
not
he's near
touching the
the ball,
football,
yeah.
he's just talking, so something's happening.
The snap.
More play action. Another one up top. Oh,
Almost
there's a
finished.
flag.
And the referee, he's okay, but what's the flag on? It might be on
That's going to be on Malik Walker, yeah. He didn't turn around to look for the ball. He had tight coverage. I wouldn't say it was an aggressive move against the wide receiver, but when you don't turn your head to look for the ball, the ref's got to call it because you're basically face guarding.
Ace Boogie in a shotgun set. Oh, good toss over here, my man Snags. Snags got them legs. Snags can get there out of bounds. My man Snags Sosa, folks.
Let's see what they do on second and goal here. I got a one-on-one with Crosland at the bottom of your screen there. That's what I would be doing on the fade.
I like me machine on a little cheat. Back to Snags. Back to Snags. Let's see what they'll call.
Oh, and he will be denied at the door, a 1-yard gain, but the most explosive 1-yard gain you're going to see anywhere in pro football this weekend. Corey Hammond and LJ Smith, Snag Sosa, set up next to John Gauze Jr., a.k.a. Ace Boogie, 4 on the line.
Play action. Ace Boogie got them legs. Can he get away? Ace Boogie, folks. Another one.
Using that B button, trying to stay alive. Popped up.
Oh, wow. You know, there's good passes and there's bad passes.
Well, there's playing to the whistle, and then there's playing it to another down.
Right.
And in the A7FL, on third down, you get the fourth down to try again.
On the line, he's an eligible receiver. He'll be at tight end. 2nd and 10. 4:58 left to play in the first half. The snap.
It's Terry. Another deep ball. Wow. Well, he's just trying to air it out. I think today he's just saying, listen, man, we're in Delaware. The weather's beautiful. We're just going to air them out.
The placement of that ball is tough because even though we see it's overthrown from Sisson, who's relatively a small target out there, he had to get it over the second level of defense. So that's one of those rainbow balls that has to drop in. So that's why he missed it on there. But again, it's first and second down. The Gators are great so far today on first and second down on defense, and so is BIC. It's these third downs that are turning this game for both teams. Let's see what the Gators can do, and if they can finally get pressure on Codrington.
4:18 left to play. Codrington under center. Campbell at the top of your screen. Worthy. There's the ball.
Oh!
And it will be fourth down.
And you see a little bit of pressure on a quarterback that so far has looked like he's one of the better ones that we've seen in a long time. And that little bit of pressure, timing's a little off, ball's a little errant. Gators get the ball back. So even though the interception really hurts because it's taken away a chance of scoring, the defense stands up and now gives their offense another chance. And both of these team guys are going for the throat on almost every play.
3-2-2 set up. No safeties. 2 cornerbacks, 2 linebackers, 3 on the line. The snap by Gauls Jr.
Ace Boogie got a cannon. That man got a cannon for an arm, and that is a first down. He, like I said, him between, like you said, the 1-2 combination between him and Slide Boogie, they move them change.
Well, and they have such a chemistry that their timing routes are really hard to stop. He's going to bail as soon as the play snap.
There's the handoff play action.
Ace Boogie. Oh, good pass. Another great pass. Listen, he got a lot of speed, a lot of moving, shaking, and baking.
Croslin.
First down. Listen, we talked, remember when we commentated with Croslin, right? We said, listen, although he doesn't look like a solid quarterback because he's just out there just playing, he got a lot of moves, and he's just balling.
Well, and when you see that initial break free that he did there,
right?
As a fan, you're almost like, no, just get the yards. But guys that have that ability, they're not looking for the first down like you saw him get. He was looking for the touchdown as it takes it to the 2-minute warning.
He's just trying to make a play. Yep.
And it is the 2-minute warning. The Trenton BIC are in the lead, but the Baltimore Gators are knocking on the door because of the work of Croslin and Ace Boogie. Will we find a way to tie this one up? We're going to find out in just a few moments. Your score, the Baltimore Gators 7, the Trenton BIC 14. We'll be back in just a few moments' time. If you love pro football and you love insanity, the only place you need to be is right here on Stadium. It'll be 1st and 10. We're live from Abyssinia Stadium in Wilmington, Delaware. The Trenton BIC with the lead. Baltimore Gators knocking on the door. I'm Matt Ryan, joined by LJ Smith and Corey Hammond. Gentlemen, we have ourselves quite a ball game on the other side of the 2-minute warning.
Yes, sir. And this is a 2 minutes. Let's see if Ace Boogie.
Yeah, but this is an interesting personnel decision. With 2 minutes left on the clock, they have 2 running backs in, and they're going to run the ball.
This is my man Snag Sosa. Snag, getting about 4 there. But
well, it's good that he got out of bounds, and they're probably going to stop the clock at 1:56 if they really look it back. But, guys, 50 yards to go, 2 minutes left on the clock. Unless you're trying to keep the ball out of BIC's hands, guys, going with a 2 running back set and running a sweep for 4 yards on first down. So they come out with this 2 running back set with only 1 timeout. Real questionable play call.
1 wide receiver set up. Play action.
Good pass and good route. Slide Boogie. My man, Long Live Maury. Good catch. Listen, that 1-2 combination, that is for the money.
And to be honest, that play action is still being honored by BIC, and if they're going to continue to play the run on the play action, then maybe the 2 running back set is great for Gauls because he's got the one-on-one coverage down the field with a receiver that he's obviously comfortable with, and he puts the ball right in the pocket, he catches it on the run, and easily gets 20, 25, almost 30 yards on the play.
But the one thing I noticed there, Slide Boogie extending his arms, trying to go for that extension. Maybe a more veteran defender tries to swat the ball out. I understand trying to play the matchup you have, but extending for that extra yard, especially when you have a little bit of time on the clock and you have that dynamic play.
Now they go with the 2 wide receiver set, twins at the bottom of your screen.
1st and 10 to snap.
And there goes that defense that we've been talking about with BIC. Better call that timeout quick.
And they call a timeout with under a minute left to play. It will be the last chance for the Baltimore Gators burning that timeout. It looks like the clock will be reset to 60 seconds. The final timeout for Baltimore here. I get taking it there on the sack, but that starts to really wear down your options. And we'll take a look again on the replay. Just right on through. What a play by number 2, Dwan Williams.
Well, Dwan is traditionally more of a strong safety type corner player. And when he's in the box, Nick Mays, number 5, is looking at the defensive end as the more obvious rusher. And what he does is he doesn't pick one of them. both come free because there was going to be a free man. And if you're Ace Boogie, you have to see that matchup and realize that there's a free rusher, and you either have to get out of there immediately or get the ball out. And so far, both of these teams on defense, at least, have a similar type of identity. Great defensive lines, and they're getting burnt in the back end.
One timeout after the 1st and 10.
Ace
Rolling
Boogie.
out.
Can you get the...
Intercepted right at the line, and it looks like they will call this one.
That's a clean catch, and JJ makes up for the potential drop of the end zone that he was still given credit for with a great play. Ace Boogie does the right thing in theory, getting to the sideline and going to maybe throw it out of bounds, but just doesn't commit to throwing it out of bounds enough.
And we'll take a look here.
And this is just a terrible blunder from a really experienced quarterback.
Clavon Radcliffe, just right place, right time.
Definitely got his feet in.
You know that, man.
44 seconds left, but there's still 3 timeouts for BIC as Codrington drops back again and launches it.
And he got a cannon and complete.
That one intended.
He's been just off on those deep balls, and although that was pretty good coverage from DK, you got to be a little frustrated if you're BIC's offense because they're just missing on a lot of plays that we were talking about how many points BIC scored by this point against the U when they were locked in for their Super Bowl so far this year, I guess. I don't know, not that they play poorly, but they're just missing on those deep plays.
I think they're still trying to find the right rhythm for these guys as a 3 wide receiver set. And it will be 3rd and 5, 38 seconds. I think they're trying to build off of what they did 2 weeks ago, but they're trying to modify weaknesses that may not actually be there. Codrington off the snap, in trouble, on his bicycle, big run for the first time today, stays up with 32 seconds.
Dangerous block from the rookie Cohen, who kind of got his little shoulder in there and maybe missed the clip, but great play by Codrington, who the Gators, it seems they're forcing him to his right. He's a lefty quarterback, so when he's forced to his right, it almost takes away the ability to throw the ball. But when you're as fast and as elusive as Codrington, it's still a loss for the defense and a first down for BIC with 27 seconds left.
And it looks like a timeout might have been burned here. And we see here on the replay.
Nick Mace really wants to get there.
He saw his left
This
leg
is a
gave
clip.
out for a second. A little bit of a hip check there. And yeah, playing that safety, there's Butcher off the screen, and Mosey setting up the block.
Hey! They still up? Oh, man. Why don't I know for some reason, as soon as he caught that football, I thought the blockers were ahead of him. I thought he was going to take that for 6.
The entire game, guys, BIC has started their wide receivers at running back, flexed them out to wide receiver, and every single time, whoever that is, for whatever reason, is wide open. When the Gators get back in at halftime, they have to fix that.
It's the old flex defense for offense, and we see here a great block by Courage Mosey, just setting that block up, but not in position to set up that final
But let's be
block.
honest, guys, that's a better tackle by DK because if Cizon breaks free with his speed, he's scoring instantly.
Yeah, he's in the end zone. And it will be first down. Timeout called once again. 1 timeout left for the BIC.
Now with 19 seconds left, they have plenty of time as they go what looks like it's going to be a 4 wide. Interesting formation here. They're probably going to shift back to a more traditional. But these shifts are killing the Gators. They don't know who to cover. 3 receivers at the top of your screen. There's only 2 guys covering.
Florida look to rush on the line, try to get through to Codrington. 19 seconds left to play in the first half. The BIC with the lead, the snap.
And a free rush. And Codrington.
Off the hands, and that one will fall.
Man, at this point, you're gonna have to have a conversation because
Kason Campbell needs new gloves, a new lease on life.
he took the glove off. He's blaming the glove.
Okay, we gotta give him a new name. I gotta give him a new name. That's too many drops.
You have to assume that he's going to flex out at wide receiver as they go trips to the top of your screen. And I don't know if they have 3 guys to cover him.
The snap. Not a lot of time. Codrington launches this one deep. No flag on that one. That one was a clean play. Sisson tried to catch it in his hip pocket, but with 4 seconds, it'll be 3rd and 15.
They've only put up 14 points in the first half versus a Gators team that, that's still, still grinding. So
off the screen.
They go with the Maryland special.
Sisson with the ball upfield. Changes direction. He's still up right at the 30.
User! DK, another one.
Sisson with the ball. Touchdown BIC. And that is why you watch the A7FL.
Guys, When I asked if it was going to be a pitchy play, I didn't think that what I would actually see is BIC pitch it to the Gators, and then the Gators pitch it back to BIC. So, number one, great play, awesome play, exciting play. Number two, you're watching at home, hold on to the football.
I saw him, I said, user! And then I didn't think I was going to do a back-to-back user.
He lost his shoe.
He stripped the ball and the shoe simultaneously.
Cuts through, finds the open lane. Great play by number 3 to
No, it's not Crosland. It's somebody that comes, I think it's somebody that's come trailing right here. It's Sly Boogie, a veteran in this league. Wow, rookie, hold on to the ball. And then DK says, all right, I'm going to take this back.
What's the odds of him getting it back, too? What's the odds of
But then the mistake he makes is he gives it to Amani Skinner, who has no one to blame or no one to drop the ball in this play. And Amani Skinner says, I'm going to score on this one, guys. I'm going to be the savior. Well, and guess what?
And here comes the big
All you got to
play.
do is not let them score.
It's Trey Cohen again, setting it up. Trey Cohen having an amazing day.
Told you about that guy.
And number 13, Amani Skinner, frozen.
He traded the ball for a shoe, and I think that he lost on that exchange.
I have been in broadcasting for 15 years. I've never called a touchdown where a man lost a shoe.
Me and you just lost your
I've never seen a last play of a half or a game involve both teams having possession of the ball.
That was like Boise State times 100, and it'll be only a 1-point conversion attempt here from the 5-yard line. 20-7. Codrington looking for a call, doesn't get one. Will have to go onto his bicycle, and he will be stifled and stymied as
that bicycle had a flat tire.
Oh, that bicycle turned into a unicycle right quick. We're gonna take a brief time out here. And when we return, we're going to try to break down the insanity that was this first half. Just for a moment or so, we were going to have a close and contentious game. And then, well, we don't know. It's going to be an interesting second half. We'll be back with a lot more here. It's the BIC 20, the Gators 7.
As you see Master Chief coming off the bottom of your screen for BIC, the X, he's also known as Psycho to himself.
Ricky Tate, the only defender. The handoff to Snag Sosa gets wrapped up in his own defender, number 77, Philip Cooper.
Now, we've missed variety from the BIC defense, but these two rookies on the defensive line and linebacker position have been relatively impressive to me so far in this young season. As you see, we mentioned him coming off the edge. They both play with this motor that looks like they got tons left in the tank when, you know, as a 35-year-old guy, I wish I had some of that.
Yeah, no, like I was telling my son earlier, I was like, listen, they have like, they just came out of high school, like, right? Like a couple years ago. They still have that high school energy. That's illegal.
And that high school hunger, because
that's illegal.
A lot of these guys have played in this league for a long time, made their name. Guys making their name are really dangerous.
Yeah.
And it will be 2nd and 10. Clock still running here at the start of the third quarter. Big man on the sideline, that's Bone, acting as an eligible receiver. So 3 eligible receivers on the field.
Ace Boogie. Oh,
Drops it off to Snags.
And good pass, good catch. And see if they can keep their chains moving. How many yards gain on that one?
And they got Snags at the wing at the bottom of your screen.
And it will be loaded at the line. Crosland, the only one up top.
Ace
one
Boogie.
Defender.
Ace
The
Boogie.
snap, the fake of the screen.
Up
Throws this
top.
one up. Tipped up and dropped.
Man, listen, he's putting the ball up there, and I don't know, man. This guy Carlos Crosland he's a playmaker. He's just gonna come down with that one.
Yeah, that ball should have been a little bit higher for the jump ball there, but it's actually really great coverage by Malik Walker. Now he got lucky that not turning around, he didn't make contact with the receiver. The receiver made contact with him,
that would have been the
fighting for the
second
ball.
time today that he would have gotten caught on a pass interference.
Right. And let's take a look at Ace Boogie.
So 2nd and 10. Crosland.
I'm waiting for my man Ace Boogie. Fans are calling his name. Fakes it over here. Ace Boogie up top. What a pass. And this guy called. Whoa! Hey! Watch out! How much shake and bake does he have? And he keep going. He's running out of gas. He ran out of gas. Nonetheless, that is the first down. What a pass.
Going over,
what a play.
Going over 20 yards on that one. Brought down at the 41-yard line. Can turn on a dime. Real quick. Play action. No, the handoff to Snag Sosa. Sosa denied at the door. No mystery date for him tonight. He gets sent back into the discard pile, and it'll be 2nd down.
So,
Also to JJ.
And back to the shotgun set is more play action. Oh, another inside half to Dion. And he keeps carrying him.
Drives that one upfield, getting some solid movement here. Pressure and one coverage, and here comes the blitz.
Up top, Ace Boogie, touchdown! What is that? Touchdown! We knew about Skinner. You called it out.
Yeah, and you know what? He makes up for that blunder at the end of the first half.
Look at his energy. Look at his energy. Look at his energy.
Gets the touchdown. It's a similar look, guys. They go with the crack motion from the wide receiver, but instead of breaking all the way across the field, he snaps it to the corner, and he's open enough for John Gauze Jr. to find a second touchdown of the day. And Amani Skinner is not going to stop talking, guys, until we get back from the next commercial break.
That's the best part. The best part of here. Yeah.
Let's take a look at the replay. Just enough time. Bang, bang. The defender got lost on the way to the airport. Couldn't find himself there.
Up top chicken box is what they call it out in Philly.
Look for some running back and forth at the quarterback position as they go for the 1-point conversion from the 5.
Look at Bone at the bottom of your screen. Look at Bone. Look at Bone.
Roslin in trouble. A big moon over Delaware, and he'll be brought down.
Why would they? I'm just so. Listen, I'm a big fan of Crosby, right? But is Ace hurt? Because if he's not, I don't know why he's doing that.
And he's going to have to do that here as a wide receiver. 4 on the line, including Courage Mosey, the tight end. It'll be 1st and 10 for Sterry Codrington behind center with 8:04 left to play in the half.
Sterry Terry, my man, 1, 2, 3, 4. Gotta make a play. He got some time back there. Used them legs. Woo! Hey! He got a lot of speed out there. He's gonna take it for 6. He's still up. He's still going. High stepping. High. Can he go out?
And a flag on the play.
Man.
A beautiful run by Codrington, but this one's going to be walked all the way back.
Yeah, based on the placement of the flag, where he threw it, it's more likely than not that it's going to be holding on the offense.
How can you not watch this kind of football? This is crazy, man. Oh my God.
And it's almost as if our camera crew guys were clairvoyant, knowing that let's just zoom in on Codrington because he's going to take off this play.
Yeah,
you see here just not enough time in the pocket. And it's going to be brought back on offensive holding, and there's a bit of that holding. Oh, there's
a lot of holding on that play.
Oh, God, 3 guys in a row.
A lot of gripping and grabbing, but that doesn't take away from the fact that Sterry Codrington had the defense on ice skates going down the field.
Maybe as a visual, Matt, it doesn't take away from it, but it will take away the yards because they're going to take those yards away.
Not a lot of time left. Mosey in motion. Moseying over to the other side. The handoff to the big man.
Ooh, Courage.
Courage Mosey after the Ashante Worthy set in motion. And it will be 2nd down.
K-Wack at the top tight end is also eligible.
Worthy at the bottom of your screen. Codrington with time. Launches this one deep. K-Son Campbell catches it when it counts. He's got nothing but the end zone in front of him. Welcome to Delaware. We did it, Joe. Touchdown, BIC.
Man, I was about to say, if he dropped that one, you might as well escort him out of the park.
If you look at the replay, it's almost as if because the corner was beat so badly that he left K-Son Campbell to be as wide open as possible to maybe hope for a drop. And not on that time because K-Son Campbell put that stickum on his gloves.
If you notice,
takes advantage.
But if you notice, he caught it with his chest. He didn't catch it with his gloves.
He was making sure that at some way or another.
His arms, his leg, his feet, his tuchus,
watch the coverage here from Sly Washington here. The ball's in the air, and he's so wide open, he stops. He's like, let him be open. Maybe he'll drop it.
Caught it with his chest.
Absolutely not.
He's going to throw it right back to Scary Terry. Let's take a look here.
Interesting push there by Washington. Codrington in trouble. Smothered covered loose ball, and it will be nothing but a turnover on the play.
And Nick Mays is not pleased with the play of his defensive backfield in this game.
To the right of the quarterback. The handoff to Neon Dion play action.
Oh, up top.
What a play by Ricky T. He got burned earlier in the 3rd quarter, but the guy who scored the first touchdown of the day making a play when it counts. It'll be 3rd and 10 after the flag. And the timeout. Croslin with time in trouble, and that one out of the hands of Neon Dion. 90 seconds left to go. The handoff, play action.
Goes deep.
This one again could be called. Slide. That's why they call him Hollywood. Touchdown, BIC.
And we were just talking about this. What purpose? Look at this. Look at this guy. Look at this guy.
Hit him with that Burt Reynolds.
No, hit him with the revive in the Call of Duty.
From Batman. No, from Batman too, right? Doesn't he do that at the end of the Riddler fight? Never mind.
Spoilers, yo.
Oh man, that is a
recent movie. It's on HBO Max. Watch it. Great play by Ashante Worthy. We were asking when is he going to make the play. And Sterry Codrington pulls the ace boogie out. Great play action fake. And once again,
Listen,
Gators defensive backs are absolutely scorched. This is a cookout.
I'm gonna be honest.
Crab boil.
No.
Get the Old Bay season in. We're having some food.
Gators
go down to
DBs,
Rehoboth.
Gators DBs speed level. They must. I don't know what's going on. It just maybe their coverage corners. I don't
Eddie
know.
Petio for the Hawks. You watching this? Let's go.
Listen, any DBs.
And it's Corey Price. He's behind center for the 1-point conversion. Tosses this over. Little trickery, little falderall, little Corey Codrington down.
Ooh, and the Gators are looking to take out the BIC's quarterback.
That's Mean Machine again. Look at this Mean Machine letting you know I make plays. It don't matter what the score is. I make plays. Mean Machine.
We are back here at Abyssinia Stadium. The Trenton BIC will throw this one off with a 32-13 lead. I'm Matt Ryan, joined by LJ Smith and Corey Hamden. Coming up at the top of the hour, the Patterson U will be in action against the Baltimore Rare Breed as the battle of I-95 continues. And here comes a big opportunity for Neon Dion.
And that's why. And again, who is that making that tackle?
That's
Cohen again, right?
Yeah, that's Cohen.
Cohen.
Trey Cohen. You got to understand. He went ahead and just, like I said, it doesn't matter. You were talking about this earlier. It doesn't matter what he's asked to do. He just makes plays. He's not out there trying to be a hero.
He might be my early favorite for Defensive Rookie of the Year.
You're like, well, he's not a rookie. I thought he did last year.
Maybe even Defensive Player of the Year.
And I haven't even seen him play defense yet. He has so many tackles on the 3-on-1.
Well, I mean, you couldn't give him defensive rookie or defensive player here over. I mean,
And he has two or three catches
Yeah.
already this game too.
Yeah, he is.
Every time we've seen him so far this season, his name's been called, and once again a final. The Pit Bosses defeated the Insomniacs, cashing out in Vegas, and in yesterday we saw the
Maryland Special.
Oh, Maryland Special! Snag Sosa! Snag Sosa gets it to the other side and brings it down to the 24.
So when we say the Maryland Special, if you're not familiar with this league and what Maryland teams do pretty much once a game, BIC already did this with Sizon at the end of the half on that crazy play, and we forget all about it because of all what happened after that. But they come out with the 6 guys, have a guy sneak on the field late on the sideline and just take off because he's completely uncovered. So JJ is lucky to stop the touchdown there. And if you needed a spark, if you're the Gators and a Gators fan, you got it right there in Snag Sosa, who, as fast as his mouth moves from Monday to Saturday, his legs move even faster on Sunday. So great play, and with 14 seconds left, we might take this to the 4th quarter, and that brings it to LJ. You asked for 2 minutes in the 3rd. Not changing your pick now, are you?
No way. As soon as I saw Ace Boogie over there with the little, no, sir. No, I'm going BIC all the way. I need my man Ace Boogie Lou, folks. No.
Action.
Someone call Evanescence. We need to bring Corey back to life. The snap.
Hey!
In trouble. This one. Crosland in the dirt. And looking like Sly Boogie almost going for a field goal kick there. But we have no K-balls in the A7FL. Some other leagues also don't have K-balls, but it will be 2nd and 10. And the BIC showing up on defense today. 3 turnovers, 2 of them on defense, 1 of them in the most wacky play, the most A7FL-ish play we've had in 8 seasons of the A7FL.
That was the last play of the game. What if you started heading to the bathroom when one gets a popcorn?
At the end of the half, you can't. This is appointment television. You have to lock yourself in.
That's right.
Call your friends, call your cousin, even call that aunt you don't talk to all that much except for holidays. 2nd down, tosses it to the side. Snag Sosa.
Hey.
Oh!
Yeah, Dwan went for the big hit there, but good thing Fit Squad, number 103, who doesn't want us to see his face based on that face mask today, but he makes a good play, trail in the play.
So if you think you've got what it takes, go to a7fl.com/owners. It'll be 4th and 2.
And it'll be DK at quarterback.
Interesting here for Butcher. Butcher will cut to the left side. He is met. He is brought down. He is stopped. He is stifled. And like me on a 3rd date, the BIC defense just says we want to be friends, and it will be 1st down for Trenton.
And Chris Hunter in the backfield, looking to eat up some yards.
Playing some Ohio State football here, some protect the lead ball, and that'll be a 2-yard gain. It'll be 2nd down. Handoff. Nope, it's covered by Codrington. Codrington will get the yards necessary to get a 1st down.
No, it's going to be close. I don't know if they're going to give him the spot based on where the ref is. I think, Matt, you were right. He leaned forward to get the 1st down. And Codrington, you look at that 9 for 21. Let's add another 5 in there that maybe should have been caught, and then another 6 in there that could have been caught if because he just missed. But this is where Sterry is really, as dangerous as it gets in this league. Sterry Codrington threw the ball twice. In this game, he's over. That's Chris Hunter.
Ooh, he said, give him some rock, huh?
Hunter with a Mike Allstott level approach and a little bit of a consternation and conversation between the two teams. Ashante Worthy at the top of your screen. Hunter set up at the tight end.
6 men on the defensive side of the box for.
And cutting upfield is Codrington. Codrington staying upright, pulling a Mark Bavaro. Against the Gators and the U. The handoff there to Courage. Courage Mosey. Moseying his way down to the 42-yard line.
Let's just say he's a big guy. Like I said,
He's a big guy.
He's a big guy. Listen, I'm not tackling him. I don't care.
And the running clock here is so important.
Right.
There's no stoppages. There's no, if they run out of bounds up until the 2-minute mark in the second and the fourth quarter, that clock keeps on running. So the most valuable weapon Sterry Codrington has right now is his legs.
Yep.
Being able to keep that ball going and just trying to get 3 to 4 yards at a chunk.
He played with the towel. Maybe he's going up top. That's always a tell. Quarterbacks, when they play with the towel, they want to throw
hard.
it.
Look at Hollywood. Look at Hollywood. Over through. I could just tell by the speed, the level of speed he broke from that line of scrimmage. You knew Hollywood was going deep.
Ancient history. But it's
cold-blooded.
The snap
Third
from
and 10.
Codrington. Third down. Moves upfield. Gets the first down and more. And he'll stop the clock with 1:54 left to play. Will be 1st and 10. The toss to Herschel. Herschel pushing downfield. Herschel, that man can still go.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that. Grandkids at home saying, yeah, there go Grandpa. Nothing wrong with that.
800th time. We thank you for joining us here on the A7FL Games of the Week on Stadium. I'm Matt Ryan, joined by LJ Smith and Corey Hammond. 1:22 left to play in regulation, and the BIC will wait out the clock on this one and try to dance their way to their 4th victory of the season. The handoff to Herschel. Herschel will cut inside, trying to get something moving, and he will be stopped and stifled, and it'll be 3rd down.
He should have just kept going straight. I mean, I want to see, guys, Herschel played with me, and I've seen Herschel run people over. He's like one of those guys, north and south, just runs hard.
We had admitted at times did not look like they played their best game against BIC, and they lost only by 2 points. And you can see how good this BIC team can be, as we've witnessed here today. As it's 3rd and 7, Codrington relaxes back in the pocket. His Bone is crushing through the offensive line, and Nick Mays and Bone.
And see what happens, like you said, when Bone and Nick Mays plays defense, right?
Wanted to see more of that maybe earlier in the game, but that's 2 big-time defensive ends, and they were able to get to Codrington. Doesn't want to put the ball in the air for no reason. It'll be 4th and long.
One man open in the slot. Codrington with time downfield.
What a pass!
Cohen again.
What a pass! What a catch by the young boy!
And Trey Cohen, his shoulder might have popped out. Yep. 1st and 10. Could be the last play of the game. Codrington throws this one deep.
Disrespectful.
Caught. Ashante Worthy. A touchdown ending the game in grand fashion. Hollywood, when the lights are bright, he's the one that shines. A touchdown, BIC.
Disrespectful. They could have just kneeled the ball, shook their hands, and said,
Oh, and the disrespect of the chomp and the throat slash. And that one, a reminder of why the BIC might, and a disrespect from the BIC, walking out with an emphatic 38-13 victory. But the Gators may be able to get another point on the board. We'll see again here on the replay.
And this has been there all day for Codrington. He's missed a couple, but he's given enough. And Hollywood, maybe a quiet game, 2 touchdown, 110 yards on 3 catches. That's just a everyday run-of-the-mill game for somebody whose nickname screams entertainment value.
And it will be, after the delay of game, back 5 yards. The snap from the 10, a 1-point attempt, the screen.
Here
That's
we
to
go.
Sisson.
Here we go.
Sisson getting chased down, looking for an option.
There's no part of his body that wants to throw
He tried
it.
it with 2 jukes in a row. He got a lot of speed out there. Got too much speed.
Hitting him with that Trenton shuffle, getting in there, making it a 39-13 game. Jason Sisson finally putting some points on the board for the BIC. And a sign of respect there from Joshua Butcher, a.k.a. DK. And now with 3 seconds left, the Gators on an untimed down will try to make something happen. In Abysinio Stadium, it is the Trenton BIC 39, the Baltimore Gators 13. But do not fret, do not worry. At the top of the hour, the Patterson U will be taking on the Baltimore Rare Breed. We'll be taking a brief timeout, and then on the other side of that one, it may be the top of the hour, but after that, the clock's reset, the graphics reset, and we're back here in Wilmington to bring you the defending A7FL champions coming off of their first loss in 3 years. Can they get the win, or will the rare breed play spoiler? Your final score here from Baltimore. It's the 39-13, the BIC undefeated.
Yeah. I'm ready to play now. Put me in the game now. I came here to prove it. I'm ready to do it. I can't be afraid now. Put me on the stage now. I'm ready to rage now. I feel like an animal stuck in a cage and I'm ready to break out. My time, my time. None of you people can tell me to stop. This time, like the last time, you better get ready.